Let's talk about mental health for just a few moments. Hello everyone, SemiRetiredBob here. I talk about the proper human diet, all things related to the proper human diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. Today we're going to just touch briefly on mental health and how I think the proper human diet can help us with that. First of all, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. If you're asking yourself, what in the world am I watching here, Bob? Well, basically, you're watching me walk. 18 and a half, almost 19 months ago now, I couldn't do this. I could barely stand for 2 to 2.5 minutes without severe pain. Now I'm out here walking every day. I'm doing things today that I wouldn't have even dreamed of doing when I was 40, and now I'm 60 years old. So help me get the word out and spread the message that it's never too late to change your life. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button or thumbs down. Any interaction with the channel helps. Drop down below in the comments and say, "Hi, Bob." And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really, all those free things you can do really does help get the message out that it's never too late to change your life. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. I'm glad you're here as well. It means an awful lot to me that you choose to spend just a few moments of your day with me. The other thing you can do that helps out the channel is watch this video all the way to the end. Thanks a bunch, I appreciate that. But let's go ahead and talk about mental health just a little bit. Now, I want to say very clearly up front that I don't believe every mental health disorder is going to be helped by a proper human diet. But it might. I can just go off my own personal experience. And if you've been watching the channel for a while or seen some of my interviews, a little less than 19 months ago, I was basically just sitting around the house waiting to die. I didn't realize how bad my mental health had gotten until I started to get my mental clarity back. But now that I look back on it, I can see what a really bad place I was in all those months ago. And now I'm not surprised when I wake up in the morning anymore like I used to be. I'm happy to be out here making these videos for you, sharing my story. And all of those things. So if you have some sort of a mental problem that you know about or don't know about, maybe you're taking some pharmaceuticals for it. Like I said, I'm not going to say that this is going to help everybody, but how about try a proper human diet for 60 or 90 days and see if you notice any improvement. For those that always ask, it's about 24 degrees out here today. So this is the coldest walk I've done yet. But still, I'm out here every day, walking up and down the streets of my neighborhood. So just give it a try. I mean, if you have not read Dr. Palmer's book, Brain Energy, I highly recommend it. There's a link down in the description to that, along with several other books and products that I recommend. All of those links are affiliate links, so I do need to disclose that yes, if you click on one of my links, I do get a tiny little percentage, very tiny, but every little bit helps, and it does not cost you any extra to use my links. One of the links you'll notice down there This is one of those sales spots. I don't really like making them, but these are worth talking about. You remember a few weeks ago I said that the shoe company Fitville was so pleased with the review I did on their hiking shoes, they sent me another choice of things to try. And I have on their winter boots now. I'm going to spin the camera down and see if I can't get a picture of them. I'll see if that came out. But they've got some fuzzy fake fur lining in them, so they're very warm. So far, they're very comfortable. But again, this is just my first walk in them. So I'm not ready to make any kind of a statement about them other than that they fit very well. And they, because these are the ones with the Velcro strap closures. They were very easy to get on. I ordered the extra wides this time, which are technically 4E instead of 2E. And they have a really wide toe box, so my feet have plenty of room in these things. But they're not too loose either, so my foot's not sliding around inside the boot. But again, this is my first walk in them, so I'm not going to actually review these. Just wanted to let you know that those boots did come in, and now I'm out walking in them. Hopefully we'll get some deep snow to try these out in. But I do have to change the link to the Fitville shoes is the same, and the discount codes that I've got listed there are the same, except I have to change the one that says for 35% off in November. You can still use that one if you're one of the first, I'll have to look, I think it's the first 40 customers that use that discount code get the extra 5%. So I think it's BS30 for 30% off, but try the BS35 first to get that extra 5% off of any shoes you might want to try out. But yeah, let's talk about weekly wins for just a moment. If you guys have been watching my videos, you know that a couple of days ago I hit the 50 mark on my push-ups. That's one of my wins. And I've been out here in this sub-freezing weather every day this week walking, which is another pretty good win. We'll have to see how it goes when the temperatures drop down into the teens and then the single digits and then the minus temperatures. Those will be interesting videos. But I do still have several layers of heavier stuff I can put on. Today in this, I think it's 24 or 25. Today in this weather, I've got on my Ohio State jacket, which is a fairly heavy coat, and my heaviest flannel shirt on underneath of it, as well as my mittens and my warmer hat. So we shall see. Today is actually December the 1st. When I'm recording this, you guys will see this on Saturday, December the 2nd. So don't forget to drop down in the comments and tell me what your weekly wins were. Because you never know, your win might inspire somebody else to go, hey, I think I could do that. Depending on where you are in your journey. We spend an awful lot of time talking about the scale and our fat loss. But again, if that's the only way we're judging success, we're missing the point and we're setting ourselves up for failure. Because in every journey, there's going to come a time, and you might still have 100 or more pounds to lose. But you're going to run into that period of time where the fat loss just stops. Sometimes 2, 3, 4 months at a time. And that can get very discouraging. So you want to make sure that you're keeping track of all of the other things that could be considered wins. Me out here walking every day, doing more push-ups every day. Or maybe your win is just that you noticed you got out to the mailbox and back without getting so out of breath and tired that you had to sit down the second you got back in the house. Or maybe since we're in that holiday season, your weekly win was you actually managed to stand up through most of the meal prep that you're doing for your family. Whereas, if you're like me, when I was cooking before all this, I had a chair in the kitchen because I had to sit down and do most of my cooking from a seated position because I couldn't stand for very long. So don't forget to keep track of all the little things that could be considered wins. Because having a gauge for progress is, I think, very important. And relying on the scale is going to let you down at some point. It just is. So don't forget, if you think you might be, even if it's not, clinical depression, but you're just not feeling great, or you don't have a positive outlook on life, why not give the proper human diet a try for 30, 60, 90 days? See if it makes a difference for you. That's what I've got for you today, folks. Don't forget, get out there, be 1% better today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you in the next one.